Your screen wearing number 23, and we are underway here in Las Vegas, our second game at the Thomas & Mack, and we get to see the ball handling. This tournament, they played in the California Classic in Sacramento and won all three games, played really well, and there's a hook shot for Wang Jielin. 57th pick of the Memphis Grizzlies a few years ago, but never followed up on that NBA opportunity. Kendrick Nunn with a beautiful move.
Really good winning DNA coming from Frank Martin's program at South Carolina. He's got a toughness about him. He can rebound the ball, but if you don't guard the post early and do your work early, you're going to give up scoring opportunities.
Well, 4 points, both from Wang on that lefty hook, and Hero getting in deep that time to tie the game. This Miami coaching staff, and according to reports, going to be the G League coach in Sioux Falls for Miami, as Duncan Robinson knocks down from outside a triple.
By the way, you are really good.
I'm good on the starting five. Let's see once the substitutions come in. We did a lot of work on our pronunciations as Nunn hits a three. Back-to-back triples for Miami in a 6-point lead. As Schwo misses the three from outside, thought there was contact, none called. Wide open underneath the basket, laying it in is Yante Mayton.
College guys transitioning into the NBA is they came from positions where they were the focal point of what they were doing. Now they get into the NBA.
Dealt with knee surgery last year, did not play. Was the most valuable player of the Chinese League, domestic player, and he's on the floor today as Duncan Robinson hits another three-pointer for the Miami Heat. China has missed 6 consecutive shots. And there's the make from the corner, Zhao Ray.
Jeremiah Martin played Memphis, Penny Hardaway last year. So that's where Duncan Robinson's got to improve. Can really help you win.
Bringing on George Sedano for more on Kawhi Leonard and the free agents remaining, George.
I thought that Golden State was going to be an easy champion this year, and look how that turned out. As you pointed out, there are things that come up that we can't necessarily foresee coming. It's been a long time. It's been about 16 years since he's had this much time off.
About as long as it's been since he missed the playoffs, right? As the layup is made by Jeremiah Martin. Well, it should be fascinating, and it all depends on Kawhi Leonard and when the decision will come down. Could be minutes, could be hours, maybe another day or two, who knows? Oh, this is the it's gonna be the epicenter tomorrow of sport. Whoa, right at the rim, Chris Silva. Martin on the other end.
They were events.
Wow.
So Hawk.
Wang got away with it and also got a stick back on Jielin. Supersized Chinese team inside. They got a couple of 7-footers on the floor right now. And there's one pass from Wang to the other, Zhou Qi for the slam. Well, the Heat have been so good from three-point land early. I think they were 4 of 6 to open. They have missed their last 7 till right there on cue, Nick Mayo. Tyler Hero. That's back-to-back threes now for Miami. Losing the handle on the spin was Zhao Ray. Robinson threw it at the rim. Silva looked to finish. Instead, Duncan will get a 3 out of the left corner. Have to get under the threshold once all these deals are consummated tomorrow.
They need Dragic because of his ability to distribute. Boy, they passed the ball.
Chi gets a block shot. On the other end, another block. Kendrick Nunn this time. Out of bounds. It'll stay with China.
A little frisky in here.
Miami, sure. Well, it's been a frustrating game for China, too. And they get right to the middle of the zone and knock it down. Little dish underneath. Wow. Gets right to Nunn, who shoots a 3 and misses. Leaking out his ding, accepts the pass, and just beat Tyler Hero trying to get the chase down block.
Good job of Hero maintaining his composure.
Mayton flips it, and Mayo is right there to flush it home.
I think that's a good rule because it helps with the flow of the game.
Ding, who just got blocked there by Mayton, had gone down the play before, and there's the 20-5 run for Miami. Oh, another beautiful move. Mayo, the recipient, gets 2 more.
You see where Chris Silva came from, though, to rebound that basketball? To Chris Silva, a rebound is a pass off the backboard. I mean, his ability to pursue the basketball.
Clippers team that took Golden State to 6 games in the first round.
Clippers team that's still in that conversation for Kawhi Leonard.
Zhao Ray with the three-pointer for Team China. Stepped on the court, got that spotlight look. Come to a Clippers game, much more light. Tyler Hero straight on three.
The changing dynamics of the NBA. And I think some teams have really helped themselves. Look at Indiana. George, what do you think? I guess we just pump fake George.
We'll get George Sedano on this discussion as Kendrick Dunn scores for Miami. Hero with an absolute bullet that Duncan Robinson tiptoes.
Jackson Hayes as well, right?
That's right.
And I'll tell you, Jackson Hayes has a chance
to get the number 4 pick, right, in the Anthony Davis deal, and all the other firsts that come along with it down the line. As Dunn rattles one home from outside of 3. Watch some of his games in Sacramento in the California Classic. Like what I've seen so far here in Vegas, too.
Yeah, and you don't want to get too high because he's not exactly playing against an NBA caliber player. But if you look at his game, I mean, he can shoot it, he can pass it, he has feel, and he's got a toughness. And he looks like he belongs and can play with anyone.
Well, he's got that size, length. Great feed down low, and Mayo again flying for the jam.
I think Pat Riley wants one more run.
A late quarter basket. Abdul-Salam.
Every single week, every single day, every single game.
And when he wasn't, it was on the bottom line.
He was so inclusive with his teammates. Like, he wouldn't do interviews without R.J. Barrett. I mean, the manner in which he handled the microscope, Kevin Keats.
Nice move and basket for Jeremiah Martin, a 4-year player at Memphis. Go through.
Think Josh Hart plays?
He can play.
I think he will play.
And he can play. Oh, Nick Mayo. His fingerprints all over this Miami Heat route. Like George Sedano was telling us, it's been a long time. Oh, to come out and play some Summer League ball?
Play a little Summer League ball.
That'd be great.
Yeah, would that be?
Qualifying section will get to Japan for the Olympics, while 2 teams from the Americas will go. As a three-pointer is hit by Wu Chien.
NBA has turned into the NFL. Stagger right there. Boom. I mean, it really has.
Three-pointer. Chen Lin-Jian.
Think about the number of impressions that have been created through this free agency, through the NBA playoffs, through the Summer League. He decided to come out, and the information he got is what he wasn't being drafted, which is an interesting decision.
Trey Morning with a couple of points there for Miami. In case you're wondering, the record as a three-pointer goes in for Wu Chien.
New Orleans Dookies.
That's right.
I mean, you talk about JJ, Frank Jackson.
Well, Wu Chien coming up with the three-point shooting late in the game in the Pelicans. Final 15 seconds of our game between Miami and Team China.
The key right now, don't foul.
Or call a timeout. 2 seconds left. Wong at the horn, not there. The Miami Heat with a 103-60.